Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to welcome you to today's promotion ceremony. We'll be promoting 5 new sergeants into the Pittsburgh Bureau of Police. I'd like to welcome all the officers, command staff, all the families and guests. At this time, would you please all rise and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Just a couple of reminders. Officers that are being promoted, you may bring someone up with you to get your badge pinned on. Also, after the ceremony, the mayor, director, and chief will be available for photos. At this time, I would like to introduce our chief, Scott Schubert.
Good afternoon, and welcome to our promotion ceremony. You guys can sit down if you want. To the families, welcome as well. Thank you for giving us your loved ones each and every day to help keep the city of Pittsburgh safe, keeping our officers safe, and keeping visitors safe as well. As I look around and I see Tony, Tim, Matt, Max, and Liz, one, thank you for being a Pittsburgh police officer. Thank you for choosing this noble profession. I've had an opportunity to see each and every one of you in various roles within the Pittsburgh Police, and you've always done an outstanding job, and I thank you for that. And I thank you for taking this new position within the Pittsburgh Police as the rank of sergeant. I think sergeant is probably one of the most critical positions within the Pittsburgh Police, and the one that we depend on a lot because of the role you have out on the street. You're the ones that are going to be out there each and every day with the officers, helping to guide them, mentor them, coach them, and help them not just on the job, but off the job. You're going to have a lot of people that come up to you asking you advice that has nothing to do with work. Remember to treat them with dignity and respect and compassion, because they may be going through something where they need help, they need advice, or a lot of times they just need to talk. And there's nothing better than somebody that just stays there and listens to them. Sometimes you may not even have to say anything to them, but just the fact that you listen to them means the world to them. It can help change what they're going through. But as you go through this, each and every one of you, just always remember where you came from. Remember what made you become a police officer, more importantly, a Pittsburgh police officer. And remember how you want to see things. You can look at past supervisors and learn good and bad from them. But be yourself, but look for the traits of others that you respected and why you respected them. And try to emulate that. But like I said, remember to always be yourself, and you'll do just fine. Obviously, you need to know the policies, the rules and regulations, and everything like that. But I'm here to tell you, the one thing that will always get you through is just plain old common sense. And don't be afraid to think you don't know it all, because you don't. We don't know it all. Every day is a new adventure. Every day you'll learn something new. But I will tell you this. There's three good answers. It's the right answer, the wrong answer, and no answer. And it's that no answer that's the worst, because you're letting a lot of people down. You can get somebody hurt. We can always fix from the wrong answer. We can always teach, and we can always change. But everybody's going to be looking at you. They're going to look for a decision or an answer out in the field. Just be prepared to use your training and your experience out there. And I know a lot of you, well, every one of you should have gone through the training. It's something that we failed to do for years. We've provided some level of training, but not to the level that we felt we should be. And I hope you gained a new insight from what you went through, working with other supervisors, going through the different things in the Pittsburgh Bureau of Police. And I hope I hope that helps you, and always make sure you're giving us feedback to make sure we're doing what we should be doing, or if there's a way we can improve it. When you're out in the field with the accountability part, please look after the officers just like you would want to be looked after, and just like you would expect us to take care of you as well. But always look for their well-being, because this is a tough job. We see things that people will never see in their life, and we see it on a frequent basis. The level of stress that we have in this profession is over the top. But we need to work together. We need to talk. We need to help one another out and look out for each other's well-being. And that's something that means a lot to me, and I know it means a lot to the command staff and everybody in the Bureau. But please look out for one another. Please help one another, and you'll go far. You are our future. We won't be here forever. And I look and I see each of you and what you can contribute, what you have contributed, and I have no doubt that you're going to be excellent in your position, and I have no doubt that you will be the future leaders of our department. And all I ask is that you help us make this an even better police department. So good luck out there. Thank you for what you do, and once again, just look out for our officers. So thank you for taking this next step in your career. And now I'll turn it over to Public Safety Director Wendell Hissrich.
Thank you, Chief. Good afternoon, officers, family, and friends. Today, we celebrate the promotion of 5 of our city's finest officers. I've been with the city approximately 3.5 years, long enough to know that I've had the privilege and honor to working with many of you, and I'm excited about this ceremony. I'm constantly impressed with your level of devotion and dedication to the city. You serve with integrity and a selfless desire to protect others and aid our communities. I thank you for your service and congratulate you on this well-deserved honor. We all know that law enforcement officers go above and beyond the call of duty to ensure the safety of others and preserve the security of the city. They do this each and every day, often at the expense of time spent without their loved ones. I would also like to thank the friends and families for their sacrifice day in and day out, for understanding the roles that these officers play in the protection of the city that we all love. That you release them and trust that they will return to you as a testament of your courage. Officers, in your careers with the Pittsburgh Bureau of Police, you've grown into mentors and role models for your colleagues and for the community that you serve. Your capacity to make key decisions in critical situations exhibits the strong leadership and accountability. This honor is a testament to your past efforts and will continue in the future. There will be many moments ahead that will require difficult choices and decisive action. I know with your experience and training, you will prevail and continue to succeed in your goals. Again, I congratulate you on the achievement. I'm confident that you will continue to serve the city with integrity and pride. I ask you to stay safe, and I wish you all the best as you begin the new chapter in your careers today. Now I would like to introduce our mayor, the Honorable William Peduto. Thank you.
Thank you, Director and Chief, Command Staff as well. Today is more than just getting stripes placed upon your arm. Today is the next great step in your career. To the family members that are here, you should be very proud. Each of these officers are getting this promotion based upon merit, on what they've been able to prove as a Pittsburgh police officer and the confidence that the command staff has in them to lead officers into the future. Sergeant is somebody who's gone to, at the crisis, at the moment when an incident is happening, and the officers look to the sergeant to make that decisive call. But it's not only in those crisis moments that your leadership will be needed. Your leadership will be needed every day that you wear that uniform. For you wear the uniform for all of those that wore it before and everyone who will wear it after. And the standard that you walk by is the standard that you accept. It's a quote from a general in the Australian Army, which basically means if you allow things to happen, then that is the standard by which the Pittsburgh Bureau of Police will be looked at. Your job as a sergeant is to make sure that we are held to the highest standard and that everyone recognizes that by your actions. So as we get ready to take this next step, and I will be reading to you your oath of office, I wish you well on this next great step of your career. And to your family, I want to thank you for sharing them with the people of Pittsburgh. As your name is called, if you please come up here and face towards me. Anthony Agliori. Timothy H. Cole. Matthew P. Gardner. Maxfield P. Holz. Elizabeth Merkel. If you'll please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Anthony Agliori,
Timothy Cole.
Matthew Gardner,
Maxfield P.
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support, obey, and defend
that I will support, obey, and defend
the Constitution of the United States of America,
the Constitution of the United States of America,
the Constitution and laws of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania,
the Constitution and laws of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania,
the laws and ordinances of the City of Pittsburgh, and obey all orders issued by my superior officers, and all the rules and regulations pertaining to and governing the Department of Public Safety, Bureau of Police. And that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of police sergeant with fidelity, according to the best of my knowledge and ability. Congratulations, sergeants. Chief, I turn it back over to you for the pinning of the new badges.
If we could have the family members who are going to pin the badge, please come up. Let's get a big cheer for these new sergeants. And you guys can actually just step right here. Family can go back to the seats. You guys just go right in front. We'll call Deputy Chief Tom Stangrecki.
Thank you, Chief. Once again, I would like to congratulate the new sergeants and their families on their promotions. Most of us have worked with you throughout the years. We know that many of you have aspired to do more or extra with the Pittsburgh Bureau of Police, and you are being rewarded today with your promotion. You will certainly have more responsibility to ensure the safety of the officers, community, and the city. And I love the mayor's quote, "The standard you let pass by is the standard that you accept." With that and common sense, please let that be your guide. When an opportunity presents itself, please take command of a situation. Recognize the good work that your officers do. Offer assistance to officers and those in need, and address substandard performance. Each of our sergeants are currently assigned to a sergeant field training program for the next several weeks, and their assignment is not expected to end until the July 30th. Each sergeant is currently assigned to a zone and will remain there until the completion of their training. Right now, Sergeant Agliori is assigned to Zone 3. Sergeant Timothy Cole is assigned to Zone 2. Sergeant Matt Gardner is assigned to Zone 5. Sergeant Max Holz is assigned to Zone 2. And Sergeant Elizabeth Merkel is assigned to Zone 1. Upon completion of their field training, they will bid upon other assignments within the operations branch, which is our uniform division. And with that, our ceremony is now concluded. However, the sergeants will need to come up with their friends, family, and take pictures with the chief, director, and the mayor. And again, this concludes our ceremony, and congratulations.